In 2009, astronomers observing light from deep space received a molecular fingerprint that wasn't consistent with any known molecule on Earth. Baffled, they wondered what this distant alien molecule could be. My name is Ben from O-CHEM Condensed, and this is the extraordinary case of the alien molecule. Scientists observing a never-before-seen light signal arriving from the Crab Nebula noticed that it was similar to, but just not quite consistent with the molecule argonium, a controversial molecular ion that combines argon and hydrogen. This molecule did not exist in nature, and to understand why this structure is so controversial, we need to briefly discuss the inert gases. The column on the right side of the periodic table are the lone wolf elements, and are so unreactive they are nicknamed the inert gases. They include helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. And because they have completed electron shells, they don't feel like sharing their electrons in chemical bonds with any other atom. They are so useless that nature hasn't touched any of them when creating life as we know it on Earth. For a long time, we thought it was impossible to get them to react, until Hognes and Lund from California made the first inert gas molecule by reacting helium with hydrogen in 1925. This new molecule they called helonium only existed for short periods of time before collisions with other molecules would cause it to break down into helium and hydrogen. If we think about where a molecule like helonium may exist in nature, we realize that space is the ideal forge for creating unusual molecules, since there are sources of immense heat, and also the atoms are so spread out that they don't collide with each other very often, allowing them to survive much longer than on Earth. So for a long time, astronomers had been looking for signs of inert gas molecules in space by measuring the characteristic light that molecules give off. Each molecule emits very specific light waves, like a fingerprint, which we can use to deduce its structure after the light makes the long journey back to Earth. Okay, back to argonium. Scientists were baffled as to what this alien fingerprint could be, since it didn't exactly match the light fingerprint of argonium. The break in the case happened in 2013, when scientists observe a second fingerprint from space, also consistent with an alien argonium, and Dr. Mike Barlow came to a startling realization. You see, the argon we know and love from Earth is composed mostly of the isotope argon-40, which means a 40-particle nucleus, because it is produced from the radioactive decay of the potassium-40 we have in rocks, while the argon from space is mostly argon-36, a nucleus of only 36 particles. Dr. Barlow showed that argonium made from argon-36 matched exactly the alien fingerprint, and thus had discovered the first inert gas molecule made by nature in outer space. That's all for this video. If you want to see more curious cases, hit the subscribe button. If you're interested, I put links to the original scientific papers from this video in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.